The mentorship is our final program, the official program that leads to the certification of a registered life planner. So you're required to take a 2-day, a 5-day training, and then what we call a mentorship. People who leave the 5-day are so excited with the training. They generally feel it's the most incredible training they've ever had, and certainly in the financial services industry, but often in their lives. The responses to the mentorship, if anything, are even more extraordinary, because I remember one comment that we got that that they thought they'd gotten everything from the 5-day training, but when they finished the mentorship, they realized that they only knew that 90% of what they then worked with and what they knew as a life planner came from the mentorship. And the reason that happens is that it's a case study. It's organized around cases. It's a virtual environment. Occasionally there is a teleconference. There are individual calls also that go between the mentor and the mentees. And in some environments where everybody lives within a few hours of each other, the mentees will get together with the mentor on a regular basis. What happens is that you go through roughly a dozen cases, and on each of those cases, the 12 or so mentees, each of them is giving their own thoughts, their own responses to the case. The cases are real cases. They're cases that come from the mentees, so they're also they're clients that are being worked with right in the moment. And all the feedback, so they're getting feedback not only from the 1 or 2 mentors, occasionally 3 that are there in the program, but they're also getting feedback from a dozen other participants, typically. It can be anywhere from half a dozen to a dozen participants. So when I did the mentorship, I mean, because I participated in one the first time that it kind of got launched to see what it was like, and I was really astonished at the variety of responses that life planners were sharing. I mean, maybe I should say this more humbly. I learned so much from virtually everyone's response. In other words, there's just so much learning going on, not just from the teachers, but also from the mentees. So once again, you exit the mentorship with a comprehensive understanding of 12 different scenarios, and seeing half a dozen to a dozen different responses to each of those scenarios as well. So here, once again, you're really launched into doing life planning throughout your business.